lot better than your 1.12 counterpart by miles. Although I gotta say, I did like the dispenser walls better than the barrel walls, but eh. Wait, what? Oh wait, yeah, the lights here got deleted because I've been trying to get the skulk thing to kind of work for this area, and it kind of doesn't really work when you're trying to get an entire area that doesn't interfere with the inside of this area. So it kind of broke everything. But it's fine, you know, this ship works. And the mini Rosaria base is gone, but that makes sense because Rosaria base is literally right there. Okay, so let's see if... Well, teleport signs still work. Yeah. Maybe it's just the items that don't work anymore? I mean, this one has a portal. That's the wall. Oh! I did an oopsie again. Oh, I know what the other one's for. The other one's supposed to make you drop into the end. How did I forget about that? I'm such a fool. I completely forgot about that mechanic that I put in literally a base. I put so much thought into that. I thought it would be kind of funny though if the player just drops down, and I was like, "That's a cool method. I'm gonna stick with that." Then I forgot that I made that mechanic. I'm so silly. Anyway, for the 30th time that we were backtracking back to Arcanix. Yeah, I'm gonna change the flooring from bone to the this. I think it's the stripped oak. I have my reasoning for that, but like the main point that the reason why I want to do that though is because the reason why I chose bone is because again I built most of Sanctuaria through 1.12, and unfortunately 1.12 has very limited blocks in terms of like color palettes kind of thing, especially since it's using like the old textures. So even if I made it look like this kind of thing, it wouldn't look as good as it does. Like quartz doesn't look like it's got like a texture kind of thing. So it's like a flat, weird white kind of thing. All right, so I got to figure out which ones are which kind of thing. I think this is. Nope. That closes. This closes the floor? Yeah, that closes the floor. And then this one opens the floor. Okay. Okay, so I got it. So this... That closes that door, and this opens it. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so nether works. So end works. Oh my word. The nether works. Okay. But this teleports you to the overworld. That is so cool. Okay, I do want to... I think this is spawn, though. So I do want to put a waypoint here. Yeah, so I have been here. Okay. I want to put a waypoint here. I shouldn't, but I am going to. I'm going to put spawn. I'm going to make it pink. I don't know. Oh, I have clear City. No, that's purple. This is pink. I don't need that on. I also didn't need that on. That was just weird. Aha, okay. That's perfect. That's everything I wanted to know. I wanted to know if those dimensions actually did work, because if they did, that'd be actually kind of cool. So we could make it so that way, though, like... I wonder if you can possibly do that in your own dimension. That would be kind of interesting. So, now that I know that, that could actually potentially be very interesting. Sorry, polar bear. Sorry, I'm walking away now, as you can see here. By walking, I mean flying. Aha! Perfect. No, what is it? It's not there's a waypoint button. Isn't it like nope, not that. Nope, there's a waypoint button, isn't there? I don't know what my waypoint button is. Compound. We don't need to teleport there, I just wanted to... Wasn't there a waypoint button? N, that's what it was. Oh. Ah! No! No! There we go. Okay. Aha, there we go. Okay, so that is the hockey. Okay. Perfect. Okay, well, I'll fix that portal room. I have a feeling that it's probably because it has lights in there, and they're probably interfering with the portal. Despite the fact that literally if you do anything in there, it will just kill the lights. Actually, you know what I could do? I could see if I get rid of one block, if it will actually get rid of the lights and allow you to edit that area. Do I have an instant break block? I don't think so. I'll just have to use dirt. Dirt's fine. So now that I know that you can use nether and the end and such, now I have a cool idea. We can use that to our advantage in a different way. So the idea that I'm coming up with, and I don't even know if you can actually possibly do this, but if you can have it so that way, though, in your dimension, you can disable PvP, and then in the overall, PvP is enabled. That would be pretty cool. Oh, this would also mean, though, that the invaders are safe, though, right? But I mean, the other thing is that, like, you can also make it so, though, like, as the owner of the area kind of thing, you get, like, insane buffs, and the opponents don't. But that's, eh. But again, I'm trying to think of cool ideas for that stuff. And this is what always racks around in my mind, though, is like, okay, now that we enable the end and the nether, you can enter it, but you don't actually go back into your dimension, which is a cool idea, which is actually a good gimmick. It's actually a gimmick I was actually thinking about. Back when I think this was still in the planning phase, when I was designing the data pack, or when I was getting help designing the data pack, I should say, more because I barely did any of the work. More so coming up with the ideas and such like that. I was going around in my mind saying, like, okay, can you go into the end and the nether when you're in a custom dimension, and if so, and if you can, where do you spawn out at? And I'm glad to say that it's actually what I was actually planning on. It was actually something I was planning on having it to work. So that's good. And the cool thing is that, like, for your little pocket well, you could call it pocket dimensions, right? So for your little pocket dimension, you can easily just go there after you're done mining and such like that, and you go, okay, I'm gonna go store all my stuff in my storage room all the way over here, right? And then you start storing your stuff in here, then you can go and go back down there, and you can go continue on your merry way, kind of thing. I think, sometimes I feel like I made this place a little too big. And that's insane, because, like, it's insane because, like, I made this place bigger than Arcanix for a reason. It's so that way, though, it can actually house Arcanix. Like, look at Arcanix, and you tell me, if I were to make this place any smaller, would this be able to house this monstrosity? Like, just to make this room catered to it, I had to make the room slightly bigger. Just so that way, though, I could do this little, like, thing for it. And soon, when I actually do end up moving all of these items out of Arcanix into Sancturia, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, like, block it off by closing the doors here, and then we're never going to enter this place again. Which will be very sad, but it's fine. Anyway, I want to find out something, though. So how come my give commands don't work anymore? Is it because they changed how the data is supposed to like handled? So then that means that my Elytra booster here doesn't work. Okay, I'm guessing the doors are broken. It's kind of weird. Hang on, how are you broken? Oh, what the? Okay. Huh. Well, something happened over here. Is this one broken? It is. Okay, buddy. You can stop joyriding around the neighborhood. Alright. Let's... I wonder if this has been amuleted / like world edited and kind of thing to be broken. Okay, people are having joyrides outside right when I'm recording. Great. That's fun. Anyway. Yeah, so I can't see if my Elytra boosters still work. Actually, wait. Do I have it in here? I do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go break the door open. There shouldn't be any lights down here anyway, so it's just not going to break anything. Okay. Yeah, so the Elytra booster's also broken. I can try and see if I can fix it, but I think that the better idea is that like I just have trigger commands. And see if I can have command signs use the said trigger commands. I know I've done it before. I have definitely done it before that I've made a command sign use a trigger command. What's the data pack? I think I had it as the home thing. I think there was a data pack with you can do /set home kind of thing. And /home, and I was able to set up, I think it was... Yeah, it was the 1.17 world. I might have showed it off. That I set it up so that like it'll teleport you to home, and it'll teleport you so that like you go to the area, which is supposed to be like where the meeting place kind of thing. Hang on. It'll take me a long trek to get there though. It'll take me a very long trek. Hold on. We're cooking a little bit. We're cooking. It'll take a while. Meanwhile, coding overloaded. See, I don't understand how that means. Lower down video settings. What are you talking about? We're already at the lowest. So, like, you could go do your meeting and go, yes, okay. So, like, our meeting is done, the good deal. And then you right-click, and then it'll teleport you back to where your house is. Kind of thing, and that's kind of like what it's supposed to do. Then you walk around and go, do. And then you go back, like, you're back home. Kind of thing, and then you can do whatever you want. Yeah. My makeshift pool table that I didn't want to do too much design for. My little racks of whatever. And then this. Oh, right, because of this, yeah. My little fridge. It's the makeshift fridge that you can drop stuff down, and then this, and then if I could have created a door lock that could sort of close the door kind of thing. Here you go. I like Sanctuary. I like it a lot. It's definitely one of my like best creations possible. There's only a few areas in which that I want to change, and mostly it's just because like I started playing Minecraft back when it was in beta 1.2, which is back in 2011, 2012, give or take. One of the two. It was definitely before the Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out. So, you want to know how many blocks there was? There wasn't that many, and all the blocks looked very, I don't want to say terrible, but I mean, by today's standards, they were pretty terrible. So there wasn't many choices in terms of like having this stone like contrast with this moss with this grass kind of thing. There was nothing like that. You had stone, dirt, grass, wooden planks, normal oak planks with the old texture, and then oak wood, which was the normal oak wood, and then that was pretty much like your main building blocks. Then it's like design a mansion with that. And these trap doors didn't exist. These fences were oak, and they weren't, and they were very expensive, if I remember correctly. And you couldn't get different tree bark and stuff like that. Like all of this stuff